G'day everyone, welcome to the Opal Mills channel. This is the channel all about opal and what I get up to with the opal. It could be from mining, buying parcels, whatever we do, we get our hands on the opal and then we can cut, carve, sometimes some doublets, some inlay. We get matrix, treat matrix, and also set in silver and gold. So a little bit of everything here. It's not all at once, so not every video is for everyone, that's all good. But thanks to everyone who's subscribed, we've just gone over the 7,000 subscriber mark, and I'm really happy about that. Another 3,000 will be at 10,000, so that'll be a machine giveaway I've decided, been waiting to do. I don't want to hurry everyone up, I just want people that are interested in subscribing to subscribe of their own accord, so I don't really go on about it too much. Hit the like button too much, and yeah, hopefully we can get this channel doing a lot more next year. Got a lot more happening. I don't want to spoil it. Done a lot of footage, so I haven't been out with a video for about 3 weeks. I have been filming, have been doing things. Some of it I couldn't film, just some jobs I did for people. Not everyone wants it filmed. And yeah, some mining. So that's something I'm putting together for a video. You will eventually get to see it, but sorry I haven't put anything out. And nonetheless, I've been watching a lot of other channels too, and it's good to see that everyone's coming along quite well with their opal journey, learning to cut, confidence to put out videos on top of that, and helping spread the information about opal. So I've also been doing my part behind the scenes here. A lot happens behind the scenes, but I've been doing my best to try and figure out how the valuing of opal. It's a very intricate subject, very intricate. There's simplicity, but there's also complexity to the whole process. I think it just gets more simple as you learn the complex stuff, so the decisions are a bit easier to make. But I'm not getting too bad at actually pricing the opal. I'll explain in another video how I go about it. We'll have another video on that. I'll try and help you understand what I understand. So when I price, you'll understand it, and it should reflect what most of the industry and other stones sell at. But there'll be a lot of focus on things like the reason the stone is sold here at this price, here at this price, and here at this price, and that could be from the wholesaler to the jeweler. The jeweler sells it to it, and it goes retail, and then the final customer pays that price, but there's all taxes, and there's a whole bunch of reasons. Prices are the prices. Prices ain't prices. So anyway, subject for another day. What we've got here is some Coober Pedy. It's a bit of dark base, and this is, from my understanding, come from the Blacklighters. And I have a customer that's bought this and wants me to cut a really nice big oval out of it. I'm thinking, wow, that is going to be big. So we're going to have to figure out what to do about getting an oval but not wasting anything. So we may have to hit the saw and sort some of it out, and this overhang out here, it's a bit hard to level it up, but we'll do our best so we don't waste too much. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure through there it's going to get a saw blade put through. I've been looking at this for a while, so I've got a few decisions already made here, but I'll explain as I go anyway, as if I'm going through them again. So I've had an eyeball of this, excuse me, and I've used my $2 torch to check out the clarity of the stone as far as cracks and all that go. And the only thing I can see is, I think it was up this end, when you look through that bottom, you can, if you can, see a little black dot down the bottom there. And that's that bit of sand here, so it doesn't go in too far, and there's no cracks except one spot right there. It's just got a little sort of a sideways flake that's going to come off it, but that's going to be lost trimming that side in anyway, so it doesn't run into the stone. We have a very nice clean stone here, and it's yeah, on a dark base. Not that that will probably affect the stone colour too much. As you can see over here, there's no real dark base, and colour's pretty strong as it is this side. So it's very thick Got a skin, nice light grey skin on the top there. We're going to have to take that off, come down to the colour, and then decide where we can cut our stone from. But we've also got to choose a bar to bring it down to. And so this bottom bar that's multicolour, it's got a bit of a green bar, then a multicolour, and a green on top. I'd like to go down to this one and dome it, because it's just more of a simpler and colourful bar, as opposed to taking it down to the other one, which seems pretty similar. So I don't see a point of taking all this off just to get to that bar. If I was going to do that, I'd make it double-sided, but I don't think this needs to be double-sided, and I haven't been asked to double-side it. Just cut as big an oval as I can, which means it'll have a higher dome, because I'll be able to dome it from one side and not have to share the height between two sides. So we're going to draw on it a bit and then I'll explain a bit more of what I think, to make it make more sense. And when I draw, mostly it's for you guys to understand what the hell I'm even on about. But yeah, so I'll mark out some spots I think need either trimming. So my idea is, or my line of thought, I can start cleaning this up, bringing the sides in, do all this, that and the other, and then realise this has got to go off anyway, because the oval, you know, to be oval, we're either going to lose that. Yeah, either way we're going to lose one of these points somewhere, because it's triangular, not oval. So rather than grinding away at it now, if I can just project my mind as in, all right, let's say I grinded it in and then there's my shape. Let's get the shape and then realise, well, I could slice these bits and salvage them, because there's some very nice colour in here and it would be a shame to waste it if we can help it. So that's what I'm going to do first. Now, we have 37 carats in this. It's a very large stone, and I'm thinking it's at least going to lose half to become the stone, the big stone, half the weight, whether I trim it off and save it and can use it somewhere else, or little stones. We're probably going to lose at least half of this easily by the time I neaten this back up, bring this down, trim it into shape. So I'm hoping for at least 15 to 20 carats. I can't imagine I'd get half this into a stone, but yeah, stranger things have happened. But if I can get at least 15, then this will all day, every day have been worthwhile. I don't want to discuss prices because it's not my business, except to say that they'll do very well out of this stone. Some very nice material, but we'll take it over the wheel. Well, after I mark it out, I'll show you some bits and we'll take it over the wheel and we'll get a better look at it. I'm waiting now, I can't wait to see under this. Just quickly before we touch it, it's 37 carats was advertised, but we actually have 39. Extra 2 carats are free. So we're already 2 carats up of loss before we're even losing any of the advertised 37 carats. It's like a bonus. Like, yeah. I think someone needs to make a computer game for opal cutting. If nothing else, just to spout facts. Get people used to the concept of things. That's how kids learn to drive cars, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, nice. 39 carats. That's awesome. So, head over and draw on it. Mr. Squiggle. Right. So, in my head, I've got to mentally project, imagine, that there's a finished stone in here, and I've got to be able to try and go, well, how big is it, where's it going to be, what's it going to consist of, what is going to be left of this after I take everything I don't want off. Now, I could take this off and see a split in there that just missed. I don't know. I could see sand goes way down, which means we've got to slice it. Any number of things can go wrong or right. Won't know till we're in it, but what we can do is at least make the best educated guess, and mine is it's not cracked, it's a nice large stone in there, but it's a bit awkward shaped. So this edge here is very sloped out, so I've got to go, well, where would I draw my line for my base? How's it going to sit flat? So we'll probably go through something like this. Not bad at all. So if we lose that for our base, probably a bit more. I'm not sure how much any of this dips in past this outside edge, but roughly that. And we go, alright, if that's level, then that angle's out there, and the stone is going to go from its dome going to come down. So we can say, well, this edge is going to be lost. But it dips in here, so that there would go through something like that. Now that's if I'm making the oval this way up. So we'd also lose something out here too. So that corner could be trimmed and saved. I'm thinking an oval this way would be better, right, this way, than this way. So we'll sort of get rid of that. Yeah, alright. That still needs to be squared up, so I would put it somewhere through here. We'll square that edge up. Give it a line equal with that. Actually, it's not the edge, is it? So then, if we're looking at the stone this way, this is probably a bit of a waste here. That'll probably get trimmed off, so there'll be a line drawn from here through there somewhere. But if we go, alright, this side needs to be trimmed in at least to there. Hope this is on camera. So now we're seeing our boundaries of, if I bring the edge in, where would the edge be brought into? So I think that would sort that edge out. This end's alright, this end's alright. It's got a bit of an angle out there. It's not too bad. Could probably just go, there'll probably be that lost, neatening it up. So how's the biggest oval going to fit in there that we can fit in there? That's the question. So I will rely on templates. Now, I've got two styles of oval. There's a more rounded oval and a more elongated oval. Same width, just different length. So we'll find out which one takes up more area space. I'm hoping this one does, because I like these ovals. But we need to look in there and go, alright, I reckon it's that one. I'm pretty confident that their oval can be cut from this here stone. So what I will do is since I've got it here. Go away, fly. Oops, slipped. It's going to look odd because it's an uneven stone under it. But anyway, something like that is what's going to be in there. Yep. Maybe a touch bigger. So now I can see that and go, well, maybe a touch bigger. I can see these lines here, and I don't think it is worth, well, I suppose here I can take this off and save that chip there. Get a nice little stone out of there, I'm sure. Yep. And that there can go. That there could probably come across there even. So I'll take that tip off there. Take that tip off there. And that one. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll clean up the top and sides. No, top. And then come back and see what size we have. So I'm just going to head to the saw and I'll come back once I've done what I've done. Okay, so that's what we've lost. A nice little stone in that one. Probably up that way. Just a little one in there. Maybe some inlay for these. Little bits, nice and bright. A beautiful inlay. So anyway, that's what we're left with. So I'm just going to go over the face now and see how clean it is. Put another template on it and then we shape it. So over to the wheel. Alright, so we're on a 240 grit wheel for those playing at home. I'm going to start with the bottom. Virtually out, I can deal with the rest of that afterwards. So I might just move to a 600 grit to take this down, which is about as hard as doing this. 600. Off we go. So I think we're going to come across some green predominantly first. We have to go through that and get down to this other colour bar. Just think of this side. Deep here, just plenty of thickness. As long as it keeps shrinking, it's just disappearing. Just got a little layer of potch on the top there. So we haven't quite hit the colour bar yet. Hopefully this comes out before the actual real colour starts. Fingers crossed. Oh yes, it's totally disappearing. So that stain goes as well. We're in business. So the last bit of skin still on it. It's looking a bit foggy. We're getting there. bar starting there. So the last layer of green through to that multi-bar this end. Start tucking in some of this side because of that. It just has to, that was the part, so it's got a bit of something to flick off. See if we can get it. I'll leave it there for a moment. So it has to come in a bit more, I think. That's how we have it so far. Nice little squared up freeform. So definitely not going to get that one out. Definitely. Yeah, we'll have to go for this one. So what I'll do is I'll bring it in, because that's obviously drawn a bit wonky because of the unevenness of the edges. As I bring it in, I'm going to keep checking it up against this template so it's as close to perfect as I can get it. That tells me that no matter what I think I can do by hand, that's the maximum size I can get out of it. As we are encroaching on some edges, I could have probably shifted it slightly this way a bit and got a fraction bigger, but come on. I mean, come on. Okay, well, I have just noticed there is a little split right there. So turn this from that way to this way, you can see it. Another one in there. The idea is they'll come out during the doming. I'll have to keep an eye on those. Make sure they don't fissure all the way through somehow. But I don't see it coming out the back here at all. So I'm pretty sure they're superficial and still up in that last bit of stuff that has to come off. We have to be very mindful of this. It's probably a good thing this edge is going, because it's got a few in it. Don't like this, because sometimes with time these can get worse. There's that one there. Oh no. One there. There. Touch there. You can see that I can't even colour it in that centre bit. That's a fissure, which means it's already reached that little fracture spot. And then yeah, these ones here. Alright, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. between that and the low split at the top. Oh, I might get a strip through there. The rest is very good. So on the dop stick, and then we'll get this shape refined. Alright, so from here on, we'll be double checking it against our template. Still fits well within. It's just a bit too small for this one. It's not far off it actually. Let's see how I go. We'll get it more perfectly oval. That's it. Very tight, they're starting to fit through. I don't want to jam it through, but as you can see. Alright, I had to colour it in again just for show and tell. What I've got here is little high spots, so I can't bring the dome down past that. Or whatever the third one was. Maybe it was just that one and that one. So the dome's going to be from that height up. So I'm going to bring it on its first angle in, which is going to be a little bit steeper than I usually. No, I'll make the second one a bit steeper because we're going to take out those last bits of these splits. As far as I want to go. So now I'm going to tuck this first angle in quite steep to get rid of those splits coming in from the edge. So you can see what I'm doing. is gorgeous. Hang on, I'll mess with the footage. There we go. Just darken the lighting. That's gorgeous. All day. Now the problem is I can't quite leave it there because we do have these, as I said, little fishes that go in, and there's one. And that would be a really horrible finish if I tried to leave that in. As unseemingly as it is, I know it's there. traveling down. Damn it. the soft pads. Alright, so this will be 1200. This is as far as you need to go before cerium, because cerium's not really just an abrasive, and it's got a planarization chemical reaction, cerium, water, silica. I'll put a link on the screen. Well, actually, I'll put a link to what I'm talking about with cerium. Thanks, Roy, from Roy's Rocks. He's the one that originally pointed this out. I'll give him the credit for that, but I had no idea about this side of it before he mentioned it on a video. Thanks, Roy. But yeah, there is mechanical chemical action. So it's partial grit for grinding, but it also breaks down as you use it. And yeah, I'll put it in the link in the description if you want to learn about how cerium affects silica. And why just pure why just pure cerium is just the best. Alright, now I can go straight on to the cerium. I've looked and there's no scratches that look out of place. Looked really close, we'd see the scratches of the 1200, but you know, sort of fine series of scratches there. Again, where the light is, when it's at a different distance, it looks more polished. That's all polishing is getting a finer and finer series of scratches that the eye can't detect. So yeah, onto the cerium. Okay, all done. Front and back, polished. Stunning, absolutely gorgeous. That's a very nice size stone too. Retained a bit of the dark base, not too much, but is a very dark base stone anyway. I wouldn't go calling it anything along the lines of black opal or anything like that. Dark based. So, wow. Oh, I love the red dot. So that red dot and that white dot from the light reflection, they'll oppose each other. That's an internal reflection off the bottom, on the inside bottom, coming back up out the top of that. So the light source is coming down, hitting, diffracting, bouncing and coming back. And if you can get these two to line up in the middle, it's a little game. Try and get them to eclipse. It's a little game with opal. There you go, people. My generation to get this kind of game. Yeah, awesome. I love that effect. Little laser dot. So there we go. Now I'm keen to see what this weighs. I'm pretty sure I've retained a fair bit of this. So I'm going up to 15, at least 15 carats in my guesstimate. And so, get the fly out my coffee. Squeak. Flick that on. I want to see at least 3 grams. Yes. So that'd be 16.2, sorry, 16.6, let's call it, because it's flickering. 16.6 carats. So for every $100 a carat that's worth, it's $1,660. So it's probably looking somewhere around, I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Couple of hundred, 300 a carat easily. It's looking around at least a $5,000 stone at least. So excellent, excellent results. They will be happy. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll do a little bit of low light at the end of this, I think. Yeah, plenty more videos to come. I've had a bit of a break, so now I'm raring to go again. And see what we can't pull out next. I've just bought a parcel this morning of some jelly and something else to add to the list of to do. But yeah, no, I'm thinking silversmithing next. I need to start setting some stones. So I'm playing with that red dot still. I better leave before this just turns silly. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.